So I'm back, guys.
Yes, you are. Well, first of all, there was a game that took place over the weekend. Before we get to talk about Nigerian Super Eagles, two teams got to play the FA Cup final. Do you remember, Joe Hansen?
All right, I know what you're going to. I mean, Chelsea versus Liverpool. That's the second time they're meeting this season. And Chelsea fell flat once again. But guess what? It was a game that many Chelsea fans indeed celebrated. Why? Because of the hard-fought will that the players put into that game. And it led to penalties. Penalties is anyone's game. But regardless, it was indeed a good game. And congratulations to Liverpoolians.
Nice way to escape trolling this morning.
Okay, now I'm getting the joke because
I see where you're going to.
Joe Hansen is a Chelsea fan, if I'm correct.
Really?
Yes,
really? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no wonder you're wearing a blue suit this morning.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me bring you guys up to speed with the latest sports news now. Let me tell you that still staying with football, aside from the finals that Osawage talked about, the Nigeria Football Federation has confirmed Jose Peseiro as the new Super Eagles coach. Now, this was confirmed in a statement made available to press on Sunday evening. Peseiro previously worked at Panathinaikos, Real Madrid, Sporting CP, Al Ahly, Braga, and most recently as a Venezuela national team coach, a role he left in August 2021 over unpaid salary. But wait, over unpaid salary, and he's coming to the Super Eagles. Well, great news, but we might touch on that aspect later on. He will be assisted by Ajax great Finidi George, who is his first assistant, and Salisu Yusuf will be his second assistant. Usman Abdallah will be a third assistant, and Ike Shoromu, the goalkeeper trainer, will also be there. He's on board. Well, the 62-year-old will make his bow during the Super Eagles' upcoming tour of the United States of America, during which they will take on Mexico and Ecuador in friendlies. The Eagles will try L3 full size at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas on May 28 before heading to New Jersey to confront Ecuador at the Red Bull Arena in Harrison on June the 2nd. Well, that man you just saw his face there, talking about Gennaro Raw, is one man who is still fighting to ensure that his wages are being paid. So many are saying, with Peseiro coming, does he think he will actually have a different point of view? Or will his food, if you put it that way, be served differently since we are on breakfast? We'll find out. The 60-year-old, by the way, was announced as Gennaro Raw's permanent replacement in December 2021. However, the NFF rescinded that decision after the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations. So good news is he's coming to Nigeria, and that's exactly what everyone is indeed talking about. But let's move away from football now. Let's move to tennis and let you in on the latest. World number one, Iga Swiatek defended her Italian Open title with a dominant performance over Tunisian Ons Jabeur, beating her 6-2, 6-2. The Polish 20-year-old got off to a fast start in both sets, denying Jabeur any time on the ball. After a challenging route to the final, the 27-year-old Jabeur seemed fatigued, particularly struggling with her serve in the second set. Swiatek has now won 28 matches in a row and 5 consecutive tournaments. Jabeur beat Daria Kasatkina on her way to the final. Jabeur became the first Arab or African to play and also to win a WTA 1000 title by winning in Madrid last week. But guess what? We do have Biola Solis Chukwu, who joins us here this morning. She is a tennis commentator. Thank you for being here this morning, Biola.
Good to be on the show.
All right, you might have to unmute yourself so we can actually get a hang of that beautiful voice of yours and get to hear your analysis on this story. Thank you for being here as well. All right, so let's look at this story quickly. Though a defeat for Jabeur, but should it be fair to say that the Tunisian has been on a good run of form after clinching that title in Madrid, although she has lost this one? I mean, what do you make of it?
I wouldn't say her loss came as a surprise, to be honest. I mean, after reaching one WTA 1000 title, it's definitely not easy reaching another final in the next week. So, I mean, reaching the final alone is a great feat, back-to-back WTA 1000 finals. And then she faced the world number one, Iga Swiatek, who is almost on a different level from everybody else at the moment. So I think it's very understandable that she was a little fatigued at the time. And like I said, it's Iga Swiatek. She has won 5 titles back-to-back now, and that is no fluke. In the very competitive and also erratic WTA tour, winning 5 consecutive titles is no fluke. So I think Onjabor actually put up a fight, even though the scoreline might not necessarily show that, but it was really a good fight. It was a really fun and entertaining tennis match. So I think Onjabor is doing really good for herself, especially coming from Africa, where not many tennis players are doing really good on the tour. She's setting a pace, really. She's breaking ceilings and reaching new heights. World number 6 at the moment. So I think it can only get better for Onjabor here.
All right. Swiatek is on a 28-match winning streak, while Onjabor sits on an 11-match winning streak. I mean, both women were placed number 1 and number 2 on the WTA race to the finals. Would you blame Jabor's defeat to Swiatek on fatigue, especially coming from a win in the Madrid Open and also playing a day before the finals? We saw the way she was serving. It was clear that she was a bit tired.
Yeah, she was a bit tired. I mean, like I said, reaching the final in Madrid and then winning it, and then getting to another WTA final, WTA 1000 final the next week. It's really not easy to pull off. It's absolutely natural to be fatigued. And she had just played a 3-set match against Daria Kasatkina in the previous round as well. She had been playing some very grueling tennis, to be honest, and she had been taking out some big names as well. So yes, it was absolutely normal to feel fatigued. I think she should just get all the rest she can at the moment and prepare for Roland Garros, which is just about a week away, because she'll be looking to reach a new height by probably reaching a semi-final at a Grand Slam, because she hasn't gone beyond the quarterfinals. So yes, I think she should just rest up now. She has so much to be proud of, reaching back-to-back WTA 1000 finals. So I think she should be proud of herself. Africans should be proud of her as well at the moment.
Interesting. But how would you place Onjabor, of course, Swiatek? Would you say they are in the same class right about now, seeing the fact that both have gone head-to-head as well?
To be honest, I would not say Iga Swiatek and Onjabor are the same level. Definitely not. I'd say they are the two best WTA players at the moment, the most informed WTA players at the moment. But Iga Swiatek is playing at a level that is very, very miles apart from everybody else, including Onjabor. She is a worthy world number 1. She is proving that she deserves to be on that top spot. So I would definitely not put them together at the moment. But I think Onjabor can come close in the coming weeks or, sometime this season if she keeps improving, because she has been improving in the last 3 years. And if she does, I think she'll also give Swiatek some problems, some trouble. It would be good anyway to see if this can become a rivalry. Because like I said, they played a very interesting tennis match yesterday, even though it was 6-2, 6-2. The scoreline doesn't really show how quality that match was. So while they are not on the same level now, I think Onjabor can improve and get close to that Swiatek's level, maybe later this year.
All right, finally, since we're looking at the levels that they do belong, do you think Onjabor stands a chance to break into the WTA ranking position between the 5th, or you could say the top 7, top 5, top 7? Where do you think she will be positioned?
Well, Onjabor is currently world number 6. This is her career high at the moment. So I think if she gets more points at Roland Garros, she definitely can break into the WTA top 5 or top 3. The WTA is a little inconsistent. Some of the top 10 players, likes of Paula Badoza, Arina Sabalenka, have been getting some worrisome losses. So with Onjabor getting more points and improving, she definitely can break into the top 5 or the WTA top 3 this year. World number 6 alone is very, very good, and she's been bagging points. If she does continue on this level and in this form, I definitely see her in the top 5 or top 3 before the end of the season. Yes.
Great view, great remarks there. Thank you so much, Biola Solex-Chukwu, for joining us, tennis commentator here on Breakfast Central.
Thank you for having me, Joe.